Coronation Street has revealed a dramatic first look at what's to come in Weatherfield this September. But it's not all bad news. With autumn around the corner and the nights soon set to be drawing in, there is plenty to come on the cobbles to keep temperatures rising, according to a brand new trailer shared by the IT soap. Corey fans have had their suspicions about Theo Silverton, having seen his behavior towards Todd Grinshaw slowly growing more aggressive as the weeks have gone on. It's been months now since the Undertaker and Builder unexpectedly met on the cobbles, with sparks quickly flying between the pair. But weeks later, it transpired that Theo had a secret wife, Danielle, and 2 children, but knowing he was battling with his family's religious beliefs, he revealed he'd been subject to conversion therapy. More recently, Theo and Todd have faced trouble from Millie Silverton, Theo's teenage daughter, who has been on a mission to get her dad back home and away from Todd for good. And there's the small matter of Noah Headley's appearance, the man behind Theo's conversion therapy. It's now been confirmed that Todd's relationship troubles are set to take a darker turn as Theo's temper boils over into physical abuse. How will Todd deal with this devastating development? Meanwhile, Brody Michaelis is struggling to stay on the straight and narrow following the imprisonment of his mom, Lou, for her attack on Gary and the man who we thought was his dad, Nick, who murdered PC Craig Tinker in May. Even with biological dad, DC Kit Green, watching his every move, another resident has his eye on the youngster, Carl Webster. The dodgy half-brother of Kevin, and Debbie Webster needs help with his car-stealing scam, and he enlists Brody and Dylan, with devastating consequences. And finally, with one failed proposal attempt under her belt, Carla Connor is determined to pop the question to girlfriend Lisa Swain. Fans were disappointed earlier in August when the Underworld factory boss plan to propose didn't pan out. Having nervously prepared her proposal, Carla was seen sitting in the Rover's return, and with Lisa having arrived late, they were distracted by Debbie Webster. She was heard asking the couple for their thoughts on her own wedding invites, which got Lisa chatting. Debbie quizzed Lisa on how her late wife, Becky, popped the question, and it was then when Carla's plan fell apart. She explained that Becky had arranged for them to go out to a restaurant where she popped the engagement ring in a glass of fizz. As she retold the story, Glenda Shuttleworth was on her way over with glasses of champagne as Carla was about to propose in the same way before bringing it to a halt. But according to the new preview, Carla is keen to do everything right this time, even going as far as asking Lisa's teenage daughter Betsy's permission for Lisa's hand in marriage. Will Swarla finally get a step closer to their happy ever after? Weatherfield is about to get even stormier. In a new first-look trailer released by the show, Coronation Street teases a tense, emotional autumn as long-running storylines collide. Todd Grinshaw's relationship with Theo Silverton takes a brutal, shocking turn. Brody Michaelis teeters on the edge of a dangerous path, and Carla Connor prepares to try again, this time with more care, to pop the question to Lisa Swain. The trailer promises big upheavals and difficult choices for several families on the cobbles, and viewers are left wondering how each character will cope when trust breaks and loyalties are tested. Below, we unpack what the preview hints at, recap how we got here, and look at what the fallout could mean for Todd, Theo, Carla, Lisa, and the newest generation of Weatherfield troublemakers. When Todd Grinshaw and Theo Silverton's romance first ignited, fans celebrated a tender new connection on the street, 2 men who had found something fragile and hopeful amid their complicated lives. But the relationship was never simple. For weeks, sharp-eyed viewers noticed subtle shifts in Theo's behavior, possessive comments, guilt-laden refusals to be open about his past, and an undercurrent of tension whenever Theo's family or his secrets surfaced. The complications began to deepen when Theo's home life was revealed. He had a wife, Danielle, and 2 children, a household bound up in a complicated relationship with religion and family expectation. Theo's confession that he had been subjected to conversion therapy, and that he'd spent years reconciling his sexuality with the weight of his background, introduced a delicate, raw element to the pairing. It made his attraction to Todd more complicated, and, for viewers, more precarious. Then Millie Silverton, Theo's teenage daughter, entered the mix. Millie has not been shy about trying to pull her father back into the fold of the household she knows. Her interference has added constant pressure to the couple, and the presence of Noah Headley,